And as the West and the European Union grapple with the migration crisis at their doorstep, Bangladesh is setting an example by hosting more than 1 million Rohingya refugees. The country is home to them despite all its resource constraints. It opened its borders for the most persecuted ethnic community in Myanmar. On World Refugee Day, WION travels to the far-flung areas of refugee camps in Cox's Bazar, the hub of the migrant community from Myanmar.
Mudslides have killed more than 10 people this week as the monsoons have finally arrived. People have been forced to evacuate their makeshift houses. But for Mubina Khatun, Cox's Bazar remains her new home.
We were in a lot of misery in Myanmar. All our hard-earned assets are gone. How would we return to Myanmar? They have occupied all our property and wiped them away. We can't go back to Myanmar. There is a lot of hardship there.
Mubina recounts the horror of her running away from the Myanmar military. She was in her thigh and fell unconscious.
I was shot there. I have become almost paralyzed. My son carried me here from the forest. I am having my meal here, but there is a lot of difficulty. We eat whatever we are provided with. It's very hot here. It's difficult moving around. Unless our assets are returned, why would we go back?
When you see the very able economies of the West struggling to get a single policy in favor of the refugees, whether that be both sides of Atlantic or other parts of Asia, where a country like Bangladesh stood out and stood tall, and we thought it's our responsibility. So that's why we have opened up the border to accept the Myanmar refugees. Now, as a government of policy, we are not a signatory to the Refugee Convention, but nothing falls short when it comes to provide them food, shelter, security, healthcare. You have seen that.
The monsoon poses a threat to the refugees, but they are not ready to return.
The UNDP, UNHCR and the Myanmar government signed a tripartite agreement this month for creating conducive conditions for safe, voluntary and dignified returns of the Rohingyas to their homes. While Bangladesh has expressly said that it would not force the Rohingya refugees back to their homes, the country waits for their sustainable repatriation following UN engagement into the repatriation process by Myanmar. At the Kutupalong refugee camp in Cox's Bazar, South Hamadi, WION.